Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, y'all. Me and my road dog, man. It's 39 degrees outside. But you know, me and him always gonna hit this water and go get ourselves a bigger, man. Here on West Point Lake, man, about to hit this water, man. Y'all stay tuned and check this thing out, man. It's about to be amazing today. The bite may be slow, but it's gonna be some big ones lurking. Got Bella today. He think he gotta eat breakfast every time before he go fishing.
You brought me here.
Cause you gonna be saying that you're hungry.
Cause that was our planning.
I got me a little biscuit. He got, let's see what all you got, boy.
Bacon, eggs,
and grits, cheese, and everything.
And bacon.
Man. Okay, y'all. So first of all, man, just a recap, man. Today is the first day of rifle season for hunting, so we should have the lake pretty much to ourselves today, man. So we should have a good time, man, and just get out here and catch us a couple, man. First of all, the conditions are 39 degrees. Remember that. It's 39 degrees with a little bit of wind chill today. The sun is just now coming up. We waited a little later to come and hit the water today. First of all, because, man, this morning, man, the window, everything was just frozen. So we just waited a little while longer. But we'll let you know the conditions and the water temperature when we get out so we can kind of pick us out a pattern to go by. First of all, you know how it is, man. Last week they were on structure, and everything was on lay down and structure. But today we're gonna try a little bit of grass and rip rock. Since it's water change, we're gonna work the backs of the coves and kind of work in there in the middle of the coves and see if we can get a bite. Just looking at condition, first of all, I'm thinking main lake points, man. We're gonna try to work from main lake points back into the coves. Or I may do it vice versa, switch it up and start in the back of the coves and work my way back out. We really hadn't figured it out yet. It just depends on how the water clarity is and everything is once we get on the water. Now, West Point Lake is down probably about, I would say, just looking at it when I come on the bridge, at a minimum of 2 feet, but I would say it's probably down about 4 to 6 feet, man. And so that's gonna change up the bite a little bit as well. So we'll see what takes place, man. Y'all stay tuned. Right now, y'all, we're starting out in about 9 feet of water, man. We're water temperature is 62 degrees. So we actually, I don't know if you guys can see it, we're gonna fish this rip rock bank, man. Try to check and see if we have any fish in that area. We're gonna start off this morning. I'm throwing a spinnerbait, and I got I think that's by KBD. I got a paddle tail by KBD on there. I'm throwing it in white and shad pattern. And I have my son in the back throwing a chatterbait with a swim tail on as well. We're gonna kind of just start off with that, man, to fish this rip rock bank. See if we can produce a bite, trying to get together a pattern. Don't really know if we're gonna really catch one on this, but we're gonna try to put together a pattern, start on the rocks, and then we'll go to lay downs, then we'll go to the main lake points, then we'll get back in the coves. One of the reasons we're checking the rock area first is that when the water temperature change, fish sometimes go to the rocky areas because they hold heat. And so being that the water is about 62 degrees, we're gonna try here first and see if maybe some of those fish are still up shallow, holding to the rock structure to bring some heat. Another key bait I like to throw in these areas, man, and when the water temperature is kind of cool, is a wacky rig Cinco. I throw it on braid to fluorocarbon leader. And I'm actually throwing it in June bug and green pumpkin. This is a nice color, man. I don't know if you guys can see it, man. This is awesome, man, for a little bit of stained water, man. So we're gonna throw this thing around a little bit, and I guarantee you this one's gonna get us one. We're gonna watch this. Hey, dude, I guarantee you I get one on this. Oh. So you done picked up your wacky rig, huh? Oh, so you done listen. Hey, he been listening to what I said and done slipped and got him a wacky. Let it sink to the bottom. Fish it slow. Let it drop all the way to the bottom. What the fish like it to see, you see when your line tighten it up like that? That means your bait going to the bottom. And a lot of time, the fish should catch it on the fall. So you keep your line tight. Keep it just a little tight. And when you feel that thump, you set the hook. Did you get his grab there? All right.
Before we go off, I need drink. Have a drink.
Then we're gonna ride up to the north end of the lake. Or the south end. We on the north end now. Knew you had to be in them lay down somewhere. Knew you were gonna be down in there. So the pattern is we fishing these lay down, man. I switched over to a shaky head. I mean, decent little fish. Ain't nothing to brag on, but we catching them. Spots that were holding grass, but as you can see, West Point Lake is down so far. That eliminated that a little bit. We're gonna keep fishing structure and see if we can get something. Another little dinkster. Another little dinkster. Another little dinkster. Can't even get. We got another little. All right, we got another little. Yeah, another little dinkster. In the boat, Dooley. Get him in the boat, Dooley. Get him in the boat, Dooley. Get him up, lift him up, lift him up. There you go.
No, Bella.
There you go. Put your thumb in his mouth. There you go. Bring him up. Son, you gotta keep trying. You can't get mad at me because I keep catching them, son. You just gotta keep trying. You gonna get them? Come on, let's go. I'm gonna switch you over and give you this fluke and see if you can make it happen. Come on now. Let's go. They stacked up. We can catch them back to back now, son. Let's go. Hop up now. Let's go. Pick yourself up and try it again. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Throw it right over there. They sitting right on that rock bank right there. We done caught 3 of them right there now. Throw it right to that rocky bank and pull it out of there. Get it out of there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I told you we were going to get him. I told you we were going to get him. Come on, bring him in the boat now. Don't lose him. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, you got to take him off the hook first, huh?
Oh.
Listen up, y'all. I don't really know if you can see this in the camera, but the reason we've been catching these fish, if you can see all of these, man, there's so many bass right up here on the bank. You can see them here now. This is why we've been catching it. These fish are in this shallow water, man, almost 2 to 3 feet of water. You guys seen it, man. They feeding heavy, man. They feeding heavy. Can you see them? They feeding heavy. Well, y'all, after all the riding around and getting things settled in, we finally found all the bass, man. They're back in the coves, man, on rocky points. I mean, man, we just been loading the boat. I mean, a lot of them, you know, in a 1.5 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, maybe 2.5 at the biggest right now. We hadn't really found any size, but we definitely have found some bass on these points. I don't know if you can see back in. The rocky points, man, are holding. I mean, you can see them feeding. I mean, all kind of shad, man. Early in the video, you're going to see where I was just showing where the bass was just feeding in one spot. So it was key for us to just throw baits like I threw a caffeine shad right in there where they were feeding at. And once I threw it in there, I just kind of let it dead stick for a moment, and boom, they hit it. Another bait that I threw was a rattle trap. When I seen these fish coming in, I was just kind of burning the rattle trap. It was a chrome and blue rattle trap. I caught a few today off structure with a shaky head, green pumpkin shaky head. And my son, he been catching them off of chatterbait. So the bite was just really kind of mixed up. I wouldn't really tell you one particular bait to throw, so they were just biting. Size, nothing bigger than the 3-pounder. I mean, 2.5 is probably the biggest that we caught. So I don't want to really brag on that. But at the same time, anytime you can come on the water, man, and just catch some fish, man. Hey, man, this is an amazing feeling just to come to West Point Lake and catch 10 plus fish, man. Anytime you do that, man, you had an excellent day out on the water, man. Y'all, please stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Stay in with us, man. Callaway bass fishing season is already on the way. I think the next stop is Lake Seminole. So y'all stay tuned, man. Check us out. We're probably going to try to do a little practice run there before the actual tournament. So y'all check us out. Kalia, Callaway Bass Fishing. Also, don't forget my man Billy, man. Don't forget my man Billy, man. Y'all check into our channel to check us out, man. Stay tuned. And Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, y'all.